Fala galera, aqui é o Vina do canal do Vina, trazendo pra vocês mais uma gameplay de Ace Combat 7 aqui no nosso modo campanha. Vamos que vamos, pessoal. O jogo tá indo muito bem, tá muito da hora. Tá mais pros amantes da aviação. Vamos ver se vai ter. Tem cutscene.
I had a chance to talk to one of the pilots that escaped back here, so I took it. Apparently, 2 of our planes took the enemy on alone. They covered the Allies so they could retreat. The hell kind of idiot does a thing like that? The last pilot to land back at the base was that scrawny anarchist dude. He always had this dumb grin on his face, like he didn't give a damn about whatever he did to get thrown in here with the rest of us. Was he the one who went gung-ho?
Meio estranho
I
esse
bought him
cara.
a drink later. After the usual small talk, I turned the topic around to the mission. For an anarchist, he struck me as a bit weird. Nothing like what I expected. He talked a mile a minute and kept going on and on about library books. Not encyclopedias, those cheesy adventure novels you read in high school. Nothing against those. I like a good story myself once in a while. But I wasn't here to talk books.
I remember that day well. Amidst the swirling clouds, the fighter squadron was trying to help its allies reach safety.
He's pretty foolish, isn't he?
I thought so too. Suddenly, a highly skilled enemy fighter squadron appeared and began picking them off at the edges. One by one, they fell right out of the sky.
Although, I guess there was nobody around that was even more foolish to go to their aid then. So you simply watch things unfold from a distance.
Yeah. I mean, who would have ever thought that I'd just go and follow them straight into the enemy squadron like that?
After what felt like decades, I finally got to the info I was looking for. He wasn't the guy. He said he was just following his wingman's lead and managed not to die somehow. The hero on this mission was the new guy. The one that killed Harling. How did you feel?
I'm still kind of shaken up, actually. But you know, I do feel a certain sense of pride, too.
He really is foolish, isn't he?
Yep, he sure is.
I went to the hangar to have myself a closer look at Trigger's plane. I knew that burnt smell. That's what happens when an engine's been driven to its limit. This pilot was a hot dog. From now on, I was going to keep my eye on this idiot. From a distance, though. I didn't want to get too tight with someone who was a better pilot than my dad. Even so, I decided to give this guy's plane a little bit of the old Avril magic touch. He needed all the help he could get.
Attention! If you disobeyed orders in the previous mission, line up over there. You won't disobey a second time. Do not test my patience. The biggest threat to our forces is the enemy's enormous swarm of drones. In order for our forces to penetrate deep into Erusian territory, we'll need to clear a path. You will destroy the enemy's fuel plant. HQ has found evidence that fuel is being moved intermittently inland from a refinery at the harbor in Artiglio. It's likely they're supplying fuel for the various drone bases. Those of you whose food privileges were taken away already know how this goes. We silence the drones by taking their fuel. Enter via the estuary, take out their AA, destroy the fuel points on both sides of the river and their oil tankers. Remember, you're not bona fide military. You're expendable.
Galera, dá pra entender que a gente são os prisioneiros e estamos fazendo isso pra sair da cadeia, talvez. Meio complicado. Bom, então, senhoras e senhores, a gente tem dinheiro ou não. Eu não tô achando aqui o gripping. Aqui. Temos 270 mil, só que aparentemente não podemos comprá-lo. O que é isso aqui? Vamos ter que comprar o F-18 Hornet primeiro. Esse ainda não pode ser desbloqueado. Foi o que eu imaginei. Eita. Aumenta o limite de carga de míssil especial. Ah, não é um míssil novo. Bom, vamos comprar o F-18 então, porra. Vamos nessa. Um caça versátil para porta-aviões capaz de dar suporte para aeronaves, forças terrestres e navios. Com melhor manobrabilidade em velocidades médias do que caças de alta velocidade, é eficaz em ataques aéreos, a habilidade Super Hornet. A aeronave é um tipo F melhorado. Ixi, mas pera aí. Tá, vamos nessa. F-18 é um avião que eu curto bastante também, mano. Caça americana é os que eu mais curto, né, pra falar a verdade. Não. Volta lá. Vamos ver se dá pra comprar algumas peças. Que eu acho que ainda a gente vai ter que jogar de Mirage, hein, mano. A gente vai ter que comprar uns aviões até pra nem usar, velho. Ah, o MiG-31 até que é da hora. Então, galera, complicado aqui, hein? Não, velho, vim no lugar errado, porra. Então, galera, decidimos aqui, vamos de F-18.
casualties. Stand by at the front.
F-18 que também é de 2 pilotos, bipiloto ou bipilot. Vamos que vamos. Operação Free of Kind.
Champ went down crying like a baby. I knew he was all bark and no bite. The coward. You don't want to talk, running off with your tail between your legs. I wasn't running away, I was retreating. Well, I can't say I blame you. It was hell out there. Man, I'm not in the mood for this shit today. I'm gonna blow stuff up to let off steam. Target in sight. I see a lot of oil tanks. Boats or warships. There's plenty of buildings, too.
Destroy everything in sight.
I appreciate the simplicity of the operation. They don't look like military.
You think you look anything like military?
Mark 2. Whoa. Show's well and truly started.
Damn! That's what I call fireworks.
Yeah!
I've got more bad news. The megastorm at Nessa 2 that formed a few days ago is approaching our AO.
No time to smell the roses, then. A fighter pilot needs to fight. Missions like this are too easy. Locked on, here we go.
Tanker's full of oil.
Já tô gostando, hein? Ele é bem ágil.
Out of here before they're blown up!
Enemy sighted. I'm trying to break. Protect the fuel storage. That's what the anti-air guns are for.
Target hit. Fox 2, Fox 2.
Missile in the air! Heads up!
I'm hit.
Eita.
Somebody help! People are trapped inside. Bandit evaded attack. Trying again.
Three minutes remaining. Nessa 2 entering AO in 3 minutes.
Shit, we're out of time.
Another one popped. Take this.
Alright, bitches.
Are you guys all done? Got at least one of you.
Confirmed kill on AA gun.
Trigger eliminated the target. It's like watching a fireworks display.
Burn, baby, burn. Stuck on that.
I'm spiked, requesting assistance.
Yeah, that's the stuff, Breaker. Go away, Vina. Bear 15, enemy has a mark on you.
Locked on target.
Friendly aircraft lost.
2 minutes remaining.
Enemy on my 6.
Just got everything on the road. Enemies locked on me. Someone help me out here. Bandit acquired. Locked on. I got hit, but it's no big deal.
Spare 15 anti-ship missile away. Target destroyed.
Enemy is fled. Fuck! I'm on his rear.
I don't know what they were keeping in there, but it's all ashes now.
Trigger, you're just quietly plugging away. You think you're the only sane one here?
Bandog was right. We're no proper military. Enough with the holier-than-thou act,
15
tabloid.
locked.
I belong in the penal unit. Trigger, you belong here even more than I do. It's all about where you're from.
Look at that oil. Burn up the sea.
Dust cloud is entering the area of operations. Finish your work if you want to stay out of solitary.
Hostile has a lock. Need help.
Seconds remaining. Destroy the targets. You're being slow. mission is a failure. Spare Squadron, Anessa 2 has arrived. Sticking around will only ruin your planes.
Infelizmente não conseguimos, galera. Vamos tentar de novo.
Champ went down crying like a baby. I knew he was all bark and no bite. The coward. You don't want to talk, running off with your tail between your legs? I wasn't running away, I was retreating. Well, I can't say I blame you. It was hell out there. Man, I'm not in the mood for this shit today. I want to blow stuff up to let off steam. Target in sight. I see a lot of oil tanks. Boats or warships. There's plenty of buildings, too.
Destroy everything in sight.
I appreciate the simplicity of the operation. They don't look like military.
You think you look anything like military?
Box 2. Firing. Doing well until it started.
Damn! That's what I call fireworks.
Yeah!
I've got more bad news. The megastorm Anessa 2 that formed a few days ago is approaching our AO.
No time to smell the roses, then. A fighter pilot needs to fight. Missions like this, too easy.
Another one popped. Take this.
Burn, bitches!
Are you guys all nuts? I thought at least one of you was sane. This beats being stuck at the penal base.
Trigger has destroyed the target.
Yeah, that's the stuff, Trigger. Go away, Florida. Bear 9, behind you. Enemy got away. Bandit on your rear.
It's like watching a fireworks display.
Burn, baby, burn. Suck on that. People are trapped inside. Bandit acquired. Firing.
3 minutes remaining. Anessa 2 entering AO in 3 minutes.
Shit, we're out of time.
They got me. Enemy has a lock on me. Trying to help those trapped. Flash the target.
Confirmed kill on AA gun.
Trigger, you're just quietly plugging away. I think you're the only sane one here.
Doug was right. We're no proper military. Enough of the holier-than-thou act afterward. I belong in the PLC. Trigger, you belong here even more than I do. It's all about where you're from.
Nossa.
Trigger, missile incoming!
Enemy has a lock on me. Bandit on my side.
Spare 15, enemy's got a lock. 2 minutes remaining. Target destroyed.
There aren't enough interceptors. In position behind Bandit.
Targeting gun range. Fire. AA gun down. Locked.
Targeting every layer wall behind you. Bandit in my sight.
Spare 15, target destroyed. Dust cloud is entering the area of operations. Finish your work if you want to stay out of solitary. 1 minute remaining. Anti-ship missile launched. Spare 15, missile away.
We don't have enough anti-air weapons. The enemy's got free reign.
30 seconds remaining. Destroy the targets. You're being slow.
Mark 2.
missed. Shouting that and throwing a rock is what got me in here.
Well, you have free meals and a warm bed. You should thank our good citizens. Looking good.
I'll take jobs like this any day.
Megastorm and SM2 is about to arrive.
Right. Bring out the trucks. Make sure their routes are split. Take every drop of fuel you can carry.
It looks like some oil tankers loaded with oil got away. HQ saw them on satellite. Burned down everything that turns up.
Why are they popping on and off of radar?
Sand clouds. Sand breaks up here and there. That's when radar picks them up. If you detect something, strike fast.
Staring at my radar and trolling? This is not my style.
Even in sand, you can lock on if you get close enough.
Are you sure you can trust that intel?
Easy for you to say.
You guys do whatever you want. I'm going off by myself. Okay, if you think that's for the best.
Locked on target.
Got one on radar. Moving.
Has destroyed a target.
They'll run out of gas, right?
They've got trailers full of fuel.
Trucks don't run on jet fuel. I heard diesel engines can.
Quit yapping and hunt down your targets.
They pave desert highways nicely, you know? People drive fast to avoid bandits in the desert.
Spare 2, count. Where the hell do you think you're going? You're approaching Erusian territory. Return.
Just following orders to find tankers. So how about you go chew on a bone?
Tanker truck destroyed. Make sure you wipe them all out.
Take that.
Eyes like a jackal, Trigger.
Nothing but sand and rock. Nice place to build a prison.
We can toss you in it as soon as it's up. Targeting gun range. Fire.
Eu errei?
Damn, that truck just vanished into the dust.
Chase it down, dimwit. Spare squadron, a new enemy is approaching. Bearing 350 from the reference point.
They're coming from the north. Did they pick up Count's aircraft? Wait a sec, don't go blaming me.
They appear to be Erusian drones.
More UAVs? Why are they always after us?
The mission stays the same. Destroy the tankers.
There's no way we can chase the damn tankers now. They're coming.
You're out of your goddamn mind.
A cat doesn't have enough lives to carry out your orders.
Eita.
Do your duty and take out the tankers.
The tankers are getting farther away.
Spare 15 launching missile. Vehicle down. The rising smoke marks their graves.
Nice sentiment, Bandog. How can we be expected to deal with the surface and the air at the same time? Trigger, hurry up and take care of the enemy.
Column of smoke. Who did that? Trigger.
Trigger, I like your style.
Have you forgotten what happens to deserters? I'll send you out to dig up landmine with your bare hands.
I'm sticking around. You know why that political offender jackass is still alive, don't you?
Trigger,
Higher chance of losing with him.
enemy taking in my rear. He's too quick. Missile! Don't mind if I do.
Spare 15, enemy's got a lock.
I learned drones can be hacked, so why aren't we doing that? Allied aircraft down by a UAV.
Pipe down and keep your mind on the mission, full band.
We gotta get those UAVs.
Mission's become way too dangerous. Damn Cal for dragging us into this shit.
Shut the hell up. This has nothing to do with me.
You guys are celebrating, but I don't hear anyone saying all targets have been taken down.
Target detected on radar.
Target confirmed near full band. Dig around.
Weapon system's acting up. I can't fight like this. I'm gonna break off. There he goes, running away. And he's the drones here. Say what you want. Have fun with your new friends.
UAVs are in the way. Take them out.
In gun range.
If we follow the tankers, our tails will be exposed. I guess I'll pick off the guy going after Trigger.
Tanker confirmed eliminated.
You can't run from us.
Keep going. Burn it all.
Trigger, I'm sticking with you.
Got one on my tail.
Going after the tankers when all this shit is going down is suicide.
Prioritize the tankers. Worry about the UAVs later.
Damn. Trigger, they have a lock on you. Those trucks can't be all-terrain. They should be close to the roads. Bandit on my 6!
Got a target on radar. Trigger, it's near your position.
Never turn your back on the enemy. Damn, let's target it. Maybe we should have stuck with Trigger after all.
Trigger trashed the target.
Trigger again?
Spare 15 enemies
Darn
on
it.
a lock.
That was some primo jet fuel.
Nah, jet fuel doesn't ignite that easily. That was standard gasoline.
How about taking targets down instead of flapping your gums?
Don't you go doing a tabloid on me.
3 minutes remaining. Spare 15, target destroyed.
One more truck down. Drop them all. Damn it, I've got one on my back.
Spare 15, locked on.
Where are the tankers?
You can't stick around forever. Find those targets. Target is down. Well done.
Uncovered another one.
That's a lot of fuel up in smoke. But there could be more hiding somewhere.
Vamos, só preciso que apareça esse, ó.
Two
Eita!
minutes remaining. It's possible the group's made its way to the north of the operation area, towards Erusian territory. Time's running out. Find them.
They shot at. What is this bullshit?
Target on radar. Spotted one. On my way.
Drown out. I got no vision. Trigger, I need support, now!
Enough of this Trigger bullshit. All aircraft, destroy the tankers.
I just leave him to it.
Hold up. Missile. Missile. Missile.
1 minute remaining.
That cheers me up. Not that I give a rat's ass.
Ah, eu errei, como assim?
I don't just give intel away for free.
Missile.
Just abandoned dock.
Missile.
When they came through the dust.
Missile.
Just like regular clouds. Easy to lose your lock in there.
Understood. HQ sent a message. That was the last one. All aircraft return to base. Burning up all those tankers will starve their drones for a while.
I'm still alive.
Stick with Trigger and you'll make it. Worked like a charm.
If you think that's all you need to survive, you might as well get your last rites now.
Exactly, that was all dumb luck. Wait, you were in earshot, Count?
Must have been straining to hear from high altitude.
Seems you've learned nothing in the sky, Count.
Well, yeah, it's not like there's anything I can learn from Trigger.
Missão cumprida. Primeira missão aí com F-18. Bastante da hora o F-18.
Champ went down crying like a baby. I knew he was all bark and no bite. The coward. You're one to talk, running off with your tail between your legs. I wasn't running away, I was retreating. Well, I can't say I blame you. It was hell out there. Man, I'm not in the mood for this shit today. I'm gonna blow stuff off to let off steam. Target in sight. See a lot of oil tanks. Boats, on warships. There's plenty of buildings too.
Cara, que visão da hora, mano.
Destroy everything in sight.
I appreciate the simplicity of the operation. They don't look like military.
You think you look anything like military?
Mark 2.
Damn! That's what I call fireworks.
Yeah!
I've got more bad news. The megastorm in Nessa 2 that formed a few days ago is approaching our AO.
No time to smell the roses then.
The mission was a success. There's nothing else I need to say. Dismissed. So it looks like we're getting attention from above. If any credit is due, it should come to me.
Isso aí, galera, ficando por aqui. Se você gostou desse vídeo, deixa o like, se não é inscrito, se inscreva. E voltamos no próximo vídeo. Até mais, valeu, falou e fui!